Hello, hello. I'm ZoinkMeister Patrick, and I'm joined by a guest today. John is with us.
That's me.
I'll be on the sticks for this game, Atomic Heart. I've been looking forward to it for a long time. I'll talk a little bit more about why I think I'll love this game and why I'm hoping this game's good and some controversies and stuff. But I don't want to waste too much time here at the beginning, so let's hop right in. There's 3 different difficulties. Peaceful Adam, which is...
And Adam's not even here, which is weird.
Yeah.
So we're not going to do that one.
Right, yeah. Well, so there's Local Malfunction, which has its own little animation here. It's pretty cute. And then Armageddon's the last one, where I guess this guy's getting...
looks frightening.
So they have these really, really long descriptors. I've never seen this before. We are pleased to welcome you on an easy sightseeing tour of Facility 3826, Comrade. Spectacular and dynamic battles with robots won't take too much effort or distract you from the narrative. Of course, you'll still have to fight, but only the plot will keep you on your toes. Which sounds easy. The second one is, do you like to overcome difficulties? That's admirable. We'll leave you to it. This is no walk in the park. Some combat situations may seem difficult. The objectives will require know-how, but you can always be inspired by a sense of your own superiority after completing each stage. Just try to stay more alive than dead. So here's the thing. Typically on ZoinkMeister, we always pick for the middle difficulty, but I've heard from various outlets that this game is actually really, really difficult. And more importantly, has a really poor save state system where like there's saves are really few and far between. So if you die, you have to go back really far. And so just because for the sake of keeping this playthrough going and not like being bogged down by a particularly difficult fight anywhere and having to run back through the same thing that we've seen, I'm actually going to do this one on the easiest difficulty, just because I've heard for this game, it works a little better, especially for, the what we're doing in this as a playthrough, on YouTube.
The story should be the same either way, right? It's just a matter of
exactly.
The enemies are going to be a little more aggressive with Armageddon, things like that. That way we'll do. So I'll have Peaceful Adam, even though Adam's not here. So that's okay.
I guess I want to read this one real quick. I'm curious what it says. Do you have a vivid imagination and dark thoughts? What can you do? That's just how it is. Buckle up, a real nightmare is in store, where you'll need experience, reaction speed, and the skills to properly manage your resources to survive. Save your bullets and always keep one in reserve for yourself.
Oh,
damn! Wow, that is a little hardcore.
Yeah, that sounds scary.
We're gonna keep it to Peaceful Adam. Interesting, the accept button is X. I'm on an Xbox 360. Xbox One Elite controller, the Series 1 Elite controller. So X is usually not the accept button. Normally you press A.
That's all right. We're gonna hit the Xbox because we're playing Xbox.
Cigarettes and liquor. Oh, I missed that one. I was interested. Charles's tips. I wonder who Charles is.
He's a guy. He's gonna give us a lot of tips on how to do things, and
hopefully a bit more. Yeah, hopefully we meet him. Hopefully it's not just like Charles, whoever this Charles dude is. He's giving tips. He's here for tips, and that's it.
He's the one who's training us how to play the game. Some of the Charles's tips we missed, but.
They move so quick.
The CHAR-les complex was built from the ground up to be
wow.
a comfortable workplace.
The glove kind of talks to us. So you got a friend wherever you go. That's pretty neat.
Oh, it looks like he has a hole cut out of his glove. What's that all about? See his middle finger has like a...
Ah, interesting.
Oh, look at those subtitles.
I like how it follows the characters around. Oh, wait, he's got to pedal that. Oh, I thought this was going to be like electric. He's actually pedaling that.
She sounds very...
Yeah. And Icarus sounds familiar. Isn't that like a god of some kind or something?
It's I think Greek mythology. The story of Icarus is a child with wings who flew too close to the sun. So his feathers were attached to his wings by wax, and so the heat from the sun made the feathers melt off.
Yeah.
There's a story of going so far that things go horribly wrong. So it's interesting that this place is called Icarus for sure.
And she's like a robot that was telling the story there to them.
Oh, hello.
Would you care for some more soda, comrade?
We prefer a beer. Is that okay to say?
Can I? Oh, there we go. Sure, right?
Yeah, okay. We'll take a soda.
It's either sure or no. So
is he gonna? Oh, he slammed that down.
Damn. Okay.
I wonder if that's gonna affect like our livelihood, or we're gonna live less long now that we drank soda.
Oh, I see. You're a soda drinker, huh? You're one of those.
All of a sudden we gained weight, and our...
That always cracks me up.
I'm gonna apologize for the small subtitles. Can't change that.
Yeah, I noticed.
Oh, there's a robot in there.
Yeah,
just
they're
like
everywhere. Yeah, the robots are like their friends too sometimes, it seems like. So.
Wow, what a beautiful day.
It is kind of nice. Look at that.
I
mean,
love
the graphics in this game are amazing. I had to like finagled the graphics a ton to get this to work. There's all kinds of problems. We'll talk about it in a bit, but
there's a lot of parts here flying around for sure.
They're going haywire. What the hell did you do to them?
They've been like that all day.
Oh.
Number 3 is booked. I need these houses painted, but look.
I guess having problems with the robots, it looks like.
yeah, it looks like they're fighting over that box.
Yeah, they are.
Give me your control
A little
code.
weird.
I'll set them straight. Hold Piggy, sweetie.
Hold Piggy, sweetie.
Thanks, mate.
Wow.
The
He's got a
code's
pet pig.
0455.
Giant pig. It's
Yeah.
huge.
Okay then. Get to work, you bums. Move it. Move it.
that
And
work?
did they get to work?
Did it?
They hands it.
Thanks a million.
Okay.
Enjoy the celebration.
Okay, looks like we're gonna get to go.
Whoa. There's all kinds of like drones and stuff. This is so
Uh,
cool.
I like the colors. Yeah, those
I
are
love
pretty
everything
neat.
about this world. Oh, that's a big old drone. Hi.
They're gonna bring us
my boy.
more soda.
How are you? Did you sleep well?
Good morning, Dr. Sechenov. I slept
Oh,
waiting orders.
How do you like the new glove?
Better than the old one. It's growing on me.
I'd expect nothing less.
what if it's like literally growing on him?
I would hope
Careful
not.
with it now. It's more important than you might think.
Yes, Dr. Sechenov. I'll keep it safe.
I like the idea of this like
Lab to complete your
hologram
integration with the
view
glove.
screen, whatever.
I've got a full schedule today, so Mikhail Stockhausen will get you up to speed. I'll be in touch later.
Roger
It's weird that it's not a video. It's just a static picture of the doctor.
I mean, it's impressive
visual.
enough that it's a hologram.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, it's man, this looks so pretty.
Ooh, I kind of want to
having
be
a
up
hard
there in
time.
that floating tower. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's a turbine waiting for you at the airway. Are your orders clear?
Crystal, get off my case already.
I'm pleased to hear you don't have any questions, for once.
Interesting.
You dickhead.
Wow.
Okay. I see that our player character is a very interesting person.
So it seemed like a lot of the people who were out here on these boats were just doing it for entertainment, but it's almost like
Yeah.
he was doing it to travel.
For the record, I could only move the camera up until right now. I'm finally getting to move my character for the first time. Yeah, it looks like there's handles. I don't know if that's to turn or if he was physically
that's
like
to
pedal.
Yeah, you have to pedal it according to the other people there.
Oh, that's
that
crazy.
little pad on the front though. You think he had his legs up there or something?
No,
That's
they
kinda
were
weird.
definitely under. I was looking. at that.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
Weird.
like-
Oh, that's like a second seat for a second person is what that is.
Oh, I was
Okay.
thinking it's like a place to like put stuff down. It's like a tray.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I think it's for your guest.
Maybe it's a little far forward. Okay, well now we have full movement here. We can talk to people.
Hey, how you
So
doing,
this game is
buddy?
actually a Russian-developed game. So there's a little bit of controversy due to current world politics and people not wanting to support Russian anything. But luckily for
Yeah.
you guys who are watching this at home, you don't have to support the developers because we are posting the whole game here to YouTube.
All right, so is that like written in Russia there? That N3? You think that's like a Russian word?
This
or
is in
something?
Russian for sure. Celebratory concert, June 15th, The Heart of the Robot, A Peaceful Atom. Hey, that's the difficulty that we're playing on.
It looks, yeah, all those signs look a little communist to me. It is kind of very Russian.
They look
oddly
communist.
enough.
Yes, this takes place in Russia. Is made by a Russian developer. The whole is very Russian themed.
So,
This
this
yeah.
is probably just like natural for them. But when I look at it, I
Right.
go, wow, that's very communist.
Yeah, I mean a lot of red balloons and stuff like that. It's very different atmospherically than where we
Hey,
are used to.
That's actually pretty good. Nice
Hey.
coordination.
Did you just praise a robot? I'm amazed.
That's because it's not
Huh.
constantly trying to give me unsolicited advice.
Charles is the name of our glove. I just realized.
This is kind of a weird connection with that hose going up to his mouth from his.
Yeah,
that's
little
just weird.
Belly. Yeah, I don't know if that's like a.
Yeah, and it's a really fat. I don't know if it's just to be funny or because he is kind of an entertaining. He's supposed to be like a clown,
Right.
basically.
Yeah, and it might house some of the like hydraulics or something in there. I don't know. That's interesting. Okay. Well, that's
It's a jack of all trades.
yeah. So we know who Charles is, though. That was something I was hoping to figure out. Oh, here's that MD sign that we saw in the.
Oh, sorry. Who was Charles? I missed that.
Charles is the tips. Charles is
Oh,
tips.
right.
He's our glove. Glove. Charles is the name of our glove.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's
So that's the thing that keeps
Ooh!
talking to us is our glove.
Did you see that?
Yeah, those leaves are coming at us.
They're like actual, real, like fully rendered leaves. That's cool. Did you?
It disappeared in the ground though. That was weird.
They are JPEGs though. Do you see that? As I move around the leaf, they always face me.
Yeah.
Do you notice that? That was
Yeah.
pretty funny. The leaves that were in front of me were they're sprites. They're not actually 3D models. But still, it looked really cool. I mean, that was really convincing. Yeah, as you see, I spin around it in a circle and see how the leaf always faces the same way.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
And it just disappears when it hits
yeah.
the ground. Oh, it's a robot with a mustache. That's interesting.
Yeah, I wonder why he looks so like half human, but like they gave him a mustache. Was that to make him look more human, or like
Yeah.
weird choice? His big old ears. He's got like, trying to think of what those ears remind me of. A little like Shrek, like little Shrek ears, but smaller. Oh, here's a robot. See, this one doesn't even try to look human, but it's got like a big old death implement on it. Like,
Yeah,
what is
that's
that?
pretty scary, stabby thing he's got going on there.
I don't like how much he's jiggling it. Like that feels dangerous.
It looks like it's a
Gotta move
microphone,
around.
like he's targeting something far away.
Maybe, yeah.
Thought device and malachite dream color scheme.
Thought.
And those are
experience
just
of
like
what I knew.
vacuum robots. Oh,
CHAR-les City is a bastion of science.
Good for you,
Woo.
buddy. Yeah,
Yeah,
woo,
nice. Thanks
Bastion
for
of
that.
Science. It's a video game called Bastion, which was really fun. Yeah, I love how much, like, how many objects there are and stuff. And, oh, look, there's a robot doing a repair on a vehicle, just kind of, or just holding it up.
yeah, he's probably
Unclear.
just waiting for the guy to come back with the spare tire.
Oh, no, yeah, look, there's a guy working on it under there. There's a second guy.
okay.
So he's holding it up
Okay.
and someone's working on it. That's so cool.
Yeah, so they've got super strength also.
Get your thought device today. Get connected straight away.
Should I try to get
Oh,
a
that's
thought
what that
device?
is. That's the thing on his head. Is
Yeah. Should I get one?
I thought those were like backs. Yeah, let's get a thought device. Let's do it.
Step right up. You
Okay.
can become good day, comrade. Come
Comrade.
closer.
Yeah, comrade.
Would you like a thought device? It's high time you got one.
Yeah, we could use the thought
Thanks, I'm just
device.
browsing.
Oh,
Oh, okay, well.
Why restrict
Wait,
yourself?
don't
to
we have one on our
browsing when
hand?
You can get your own
No,
personalized
maybe.
device
But this one's like
very
one for your head.
instant. I can even help you pick out the right unit. It can even match your eye color. Hey, how about a gooseberry violet model, huh? You are polymerized, aren't you?
I sure am. Say, I thought these
Polymerized.
devices weren't going to come online until Monday.
That's right, comrade.
So you sure you don't want to get one of
Judging
these?
By your uniform, you are clear to activate your thought neuroconnector right away.
Oh,
At the
interesting.
moment, the device functions as a personal telephone set and headlight.
Oh,
It
Nice.
also allows the user to get used to wearing it on their head.
okay, so we do have one for our glove, but
It's free, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Allow me to connect you.
It's interesting.
thanks, I'm good or all right then?
But yeah, let's go ahead and do it. I mean, I think it's the government trying to take advantage of us, but let's do it.
All right, then.
All right.
We're Russian communists. Yeah, take over our minds.
I don't like the way this is going. This makes me really uncomfortable.
It's too bad my social credit rating isn't
Okay.
We got a pink one.
device and malachite.
All right. Wait, it's a little suction.
Put it-
Oh, okay. It's just a little suction
Right
gun.
there in your head, and
Interesting.
and we're good to go. Oh, he's dialing us in.
I guess. Yeah.
Oh, that's odd. I can't seem to access your biometric data. Maybe there's some sort of
Oh.
malfunction. I'm so sorry.
Don't sweat it. I'm not really a jewelry guy anyway.
Oh well.
So long.
I do apologize.
Okay.
Have a great day.
Some people are gonna have this on though, so
Glove.
Yeah.
I get the feeling you'll be more useful than this goofy contraption on my forehead, since you're so special and all.
You'll see how special I am soon enough. But you ought to refer to me as CHAR-les, the chatting
CHAR-les.
artificial librarian and educational assistant.
There you go.
I'll call you whatever I feel like. Glove.
you think other people can hear him talking, or are we the only ones who hear him?
My assumption is that it's in our head, but I don't know.
'Cause I wonder if we can get like clues that we can answer things to, or if other people are gonna hear us. But
Do you see the little conversation that they were having? Oh, his animation reset. That was funny. Yeah, I don't know. I assume it's just us. It's got to be like the neural. It's got to be. I don't know. Maybe because that's what the person said. Is like, oh, do you have your biometrics in order or whatever? I like that everything's in Russian and then it like translates it.
okay, so that's not even a word in English either.
Chat. Yeah. Soyuz chat. Hello.
Buy a copy of the Facility Herald, comrade. Breakthroughs abound. Biology, robotics, gunsmithing, and just in time for universal polymerization.
Can't stop
Wow.
progress, huh?
That's right. Doesn't it fill you with pride?
So what's going on in biology right now? What's new in robotics? What can you tell me about gunsmithing? I'm asking as a professional, and I can't take up any more time. Take any of these things.
Gunsmithing is the most interesting one, I think.
What can you tell me about gunsmithing? I'm asking, as a professional.
There's a brief piece on new weapon systems. Something about Comrade Kalashnikov revisiting Gauss's work on magnetism to improve modern electromagnetic weaponry. They say he's expecting to increase power by a factor of 3 to 5.
Wow.
I wouldn't mind taking that for a spin. At a shooting range, of course.
Of course. So that's, I guess, they're going to add like electromagnetic propulsion to the guns to make the bullets fire faster. That's kind of cool.
Do you think? I wonder if is this like really what Russia is like, or do you think this is like the USSR flashback sort of stuff? Because it just feels very communist, and I don't think that Russia.
What about it is communist? So far, we've seen nothing that to indicate that.
Just that they keep even the pictures. The pictures are very USSR.
Oh no, because this takes place in the past. I don't think it's supposed to be. I don't think we've heard the date yet in the game, but I think it's like this takes place like during the Cold War or whatever.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. It feels like really Cold War kind of stuff. I don't think that they really even talk like that anymore, like comrade and things like that. So
that was something I did want to mention. So in this game, they use the British English pronunciation comrade, but we will be using the more French-styled pronunciation, which is the etymology of the word, which is comrade, I believe, or something like that. So we'll say comrade, and more like comrade. So if anyone's wondering why they're saying comrade and we're saying comrade, it's comrade is, the British English pronunciation is more evolved from the kind of traditional original pronunciation of the word. So we'll be using that pronunciation.
Wow, there's a lot of background to that I did not know.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So we want to know anything about robotics or biology, or head on, figure out, see more
Let's keep
stuff?
on going, I'd say.
Well, I won't take up any more of your time. Take it easy.
They're looking at me like that's kind of freaking me out.
What the hell do I need that for?
Yeah, I feel like they should have programmed blinking.
Newspapers are a source of information.
I've got a talking glove on my hand. Can I just get the information from you?
Comrade Major, may I remind you that I can display information about our surroundings on your retina? It won't make you any smarter, but it will make it easier to read. Use your glove's built-in menu.
Lousy prick.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, how do I? Oh, so like he's legitimately seen that? Like we see this as a waypoint. And I don't question it because it's a video game, but our character's actually seen that waypoint because it's from the glove.
Okay.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
So can I access the glove's menu from here?
That would be neat.
Oh, I can zoom in. Ooh, that's left trigger, zooms in. That's kind of cool. I didn't know I could do that. Kind of pushing random buttons here, trying to access the menu. I do not appear to be able to though. Okay. Available for free from 13th of July. Find your country's polymerized center. Yeah, I wish we could figure out the date. Oh wait, the newspaper should have the date, right?
I think you can ask for a newspaper. Won't she give you one?
I don't think
Gosh,
so.
she's staring at us again.
Yeah, Young Pioneer. I don't know if I don't know if we're, oh wait, no, we know June 15th. We don't know the year though. Yeah, no, it didn't seem like she was kind of like the information desk, but it didn't seem like she would give us access to a paper. Gonna look up what year this is supposed to take place in. I'll throw it up on screen in post, unless we find out somewhere what it's supposed to be. But
yeah, it feels like some kind of an 80s thing though, for sure.
Right, yeah. I think that's the idea.
Good
Hello.
day, comrade.
Comrade.
Sir, I'm here to help. Would you like a thought device?
We already tried
Time
that
you got
on.
one.
Yeah.
I already tried one. It doesn't work on me.
Why not just try one on?
We did.
I'm gonna run.
Yeah, thanks, but we gotta run.
I gotta run.
Interesting. Very, very pushy about their thought devices.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a little, do you see that? It's a little like art piece.
Oh yeah.
It looks like a little smiley dude. That's cute.
That's very
cute.
creative. Yeah.
It's rude to eavesdrop on other people's conversations, Comrade Major.
You're one to talk.
Oh, are there any babies in there?
I wonder if the babies have a mind thing on them. Oh, we can't see them. They're closed up.
That's concerning, right? It makes me wonder. I'm sure they're fine.
Maybe just too
they're
sunny
fine.
outside.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't trust any of it, you know?
So just a few people have those mind control things on. Not everybody does.
I want to see if she's eating that rose. Go ahead, put it in your mouth again.
No?
Do it.
Hello?
Do
No?
it. Yes? Is she
No,
eating
she's
it?
smelling
Oh,
it.
she's just smelling it. Okay, I thought I saw her
Yeah.
eating it. All right. My eyes are on you, lady.
Weird how we can just walk right by her like that. She never really looked at us. It's kind of weird.
You see the subtitle Z's there? Man, I cannot make those bigger no matter how hard I try. It's really funny though that it's like the snoring
His
is
eyes were open, it looked like though.
But no, those are closed.
No, they're closed. Okay, yeah.
Oh, there, I got a date.
Treatment yesterday.
And
I feel.
No, I didn't. Okay.
June 15th.
I thought I saw a date somewhere.
Physics.
I was pointed this way. I guess I'm wrong. I really want to know the year.
I'm getting polymerized today.
Yeah, polymerized. That's what they called it.
Has to wait until Monday.
Oh yeah, look at that. He's got the USSR flag on him.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah,
That's
very clearly. This is pre. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's us, the employees.
Yeah, that's cool.
Huh.
Still really don't like this robot in particular. Yeah, so I think the reason it looks so communist is because they are communist. Very interesting. That's a big old statue.
I mean, my understanding is that some people in Russia still kind of regret the idea that USSR disappeared and that they became, you know, Russia and all that, and they're not very happy about that. So, I mean, I think some people might look at this as being more of a dream come true.
It's beautiful because you're wearing it, Ksenia. You're a doll.
Thank you, sweetie. And the wind is so nice and gentle. I feel like it's caressing my
I feel like they should recognize we're 2 feet away from them.
They don't seem to mind.
That's really strange.
Oh, it's a little. Is this a robot playing music? Yeah, it is a robot.
Let's see. Play anything
He's
good?
playing piano.
Yeah, he's doing okay.
There's some music.
Huh. I don't know why he has to use fingers, though. He should be able to just plug right into it, but
You'd
okay.
think.
It's good.
They're automatons. They're showing off the technology behind the automatons. What are you doing now?
Let's just take the picture the way we are.
Oh, so she's just taking a picture.
Oh. Just takes it with her eyeballs.
Get ready for your group photo, comrades.
I got a photobomb.
Okay.
There's room.
And then
Can we get the atom in the picture
And the
too?
statue as well.
Everything
The
up
atom.
there should be in the picture. It'll look great.
Here's an idea.
Take a picture.
I'm a lady from the future, and you're my soldiers.
Ma'am.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah.
Say cheese.
Cheese. Thank you.
Let's take another one.
Back later. The next decrease in demand is expected in 5 hours.
yeah, these are weird looking waiters with the half closed eyes and all that. I would prefer somebody a little more sophisticated looking to be my
she's
waiter.
got the little.
All ages and free tickets for
Yeah,
facility
she's kind of hiding the wire a little bit.
That's interesting. I wish. Yeah, I would love.
It's a little
to see
less obvious on her.
What's over here? Hello. What are you guys up to? Anything?
Robot is man's best friend, eh?
Wow.
Interesting. I'm old enough to remember Sechenov pitching the concept before the war.
Yeah, too bad they shut down the whole robot idea.
I wonder what the war was.
Yeah.
The damn brown
I assume World War II.
differently.
I know. All of those people they infected, including their own, it killed half the continent. If it wasn't for
This
Sechenov.
So
interesting.
some kind of a
alternate history,
robot war thing
Sorry for
happened.
the German civilians.
It's good they're allies now. Just look at Stockhausen. He's a
Huh.
model employee.
Interesting. Oh, Stockhausen's German. That
Yeah, it
makes
feels
sense.
like they're
Okay.
referring to World War II, possibly. I don't
So
know.
I guess the Germans developed some sort of robotic technology, but it ended up killing.
Let's keep going, shall we?
Zip it, glove.
Shut up. Yeah. Okay. So my guess is that during World War II, the Germans developed these advanced robotics, a la Wolfenstein. This game's kind of a marriage of like Wolfenstein and BioShock, by the way, for anyone familiar with those video games. But and then the German robotics ended up going crazy and like killing like half of the European continent. And so robotics didn't really work out in Germany. But then Russia hired the German scientists to continue developing the robotics hardware, and that's what got Russia to where it is today here with its very advanced robotics in the post-World War II era.
They're really crazy with their balloons. I mean, that would take a lot of work to blow up all those balloons, but
Not when everyone's a robot.
I guess you're right. That's the advantage of having. Oh, more sodas. Man, we have some kind of weird soda addiction going on for sure.
Yeah, that's the stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, it wasn't even clean. Yeah. I just put it right back.
Yeah. Okay, somebody else can drink out of that glass now. Oh. Okay.
Yay.
We didn't know much about viruses and bacteria back then, I guess.
So. There's definitely no texture on that door. You can tell by him polishing over those bumps and not get.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, we're not there in video games yet. Someday. Oh, we'll get like a little ice cream. It seems like there's two kinds of robots here.
Oh, that looks good.
That does actually look
fudgicle.
very
I love
good.
it. Oh, it's a okay.
Oh, okay.
Vanilla. It's a dipped ice cream
Yeah.
cone.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh wow, he eats fast.
That is very impressive. And really,
whoa.
I guess the floor cleans itself up.
Ooh, just like it does with the leaves.
Yeah,
nice.
And the butterfly that disappeared. Just don't look at it too hard. This area is so cool. I know we're taking literally like a half hour just staring at all this stuff, but this game's so pretty.
There's a lot of stuff to take in here.
Did this guy steal his plant? He's trying to get it back.
I wonder if he's...
Can I jump? I still can't jump yet, so I can't.
Yeah, is it having it delivered or...
He's like, give it to me. Give it to me.
That's just confusing.
It seems like the robots don't completely work yet, from what I can tell.
I want to see him like deliver a pizza or something. That'd be cool.
They've even got an open air planetarium there.
Oh, wow. Maybe we'll go see it.
Nice.
The water textures, oh, by the way, water textures look pretty decent in this game, especially when we first started. It looked really good. Oh, there's a little like dance party going on over here. Oh, he saved. Yay.
Okay. I wonder if he's just like a random person and start dancing with that robot, or if they're doing a show together.
It's interesting because if you look at their like feet and the way that they move, the way that the human is animated feels much more grounded, whereas the way the robot's animated feels more like she glides across the ground.
Yeah, it does.
I really like that distinction in the two. It like, just the animation in this game so far has been really impressive. Yeah, he just feels so much more grounded. Yeah, they did a great job with that. Whereas, her like tiny little steps like makes her look so much more. Yeah, that's awesome. Man, this game is really good so far. I mean, we'll have to see what the gameplay's like, but
Residents and visitors to CHAR-les City. Dr. Sechenov's address will begin in 10.
Okay. Dr. Chelamon's address. Can't wait to hear that.
Look at that. There's a big old robot over there. What is that? Oh, there's more of them. There's a whole robot parade going on down there.
Yeah.
It's interesting for anyone who thinks that version of the atomic model, the Bohr's atomic model is correct. Get educated. No, I'm just kidding. The Bohr atomic model is obviously not terribly accurate, but it looks cooler than the other ones.
I think I have some people marching down there too.
Yeah. Very crude looking statues compared to everything else we've seen, but still looks good. Everything looks
probably
cool.
kind of could be ancient.
Hey, what were you talking about? Oh, you had an animation reset again. Hopefully whatever you said wasn't important because I missed it. I missed. Oh, those are like school buses, I think, or something.
Neat.
Yeah. Unique look to them, very like rounded.
Everyone here seems so happy and content.
They do.
Just like in China.
You've been to China, Comrade Major?
I've been everywhere. I mean, everywhere except for China, I guess.
Facility 3826 isn't all that far from our Chinese allies.
I like their spirit. And I hear it's nice there.
Indeed it is.
So, yeah, very clearly communist sort of thing. Look at this chin, though. I mean, that's...
Yeah.
What a chin. The texture on this rock is so good. Ah!
It's there.
Right. Well, Ellie, do you see a chip?
Like a baby.
Yeah. Everybody here seems really happy. I think that there's going to be parts where people aren't happy, I guess.
No.
is
This is
where
a
I'm
utopian
anticipating.
game where everything goes well all the time. Is polishing the statue.
Patriot, too.
No.
Get yourself a thought, or your life will come to naught. Sorry, I
Yeah.
did it there.
It's pretty good. Oh, here's that big old robot.
Yeah, he's a big one. Oh, wow.
I think we have to go around. Yeah.
He's throwing a hologram up in the air.
I can't get over there. I have to go around.
Rude.
Let me see.
Robots can't fry anybody. It's against their programming to harm a human being.
Did you hear that?
Oh, yeah.
That seemed
Interesting.
important.
So, yeah, robots can't.
Oh, I can't get over there. Okay, real quick. I might get him back, but I do want to kind of see what he's doing over here. Yeah, it looks like he's like projecting.
Yeah, he's projecting a hologram, I think.
Yeah, or something. That's really cool. Such a cool look. Hopefully we get over there at some point. They made it look like, make it look cool. What's he saying?
Schoolboy. Why is this so bloody difficult?
Oh, he has like a British accent.
Hmm.
That's kind of interesting. I don't know if people here are from like around the world or anything, what the deal is.
Well, I imagine, so originally they probably were speaking in Russian and somebody took this and did like an English translation on it, right?
I don't, yeah, I guess so, yeah. I assume the Russian version is probably the original. It's cute that he's, the robot's giving the old man kind of walking to that little fire.
Yeah.
Oh, can we translate these? Yes, we can. Discovery of the polymer, 1936. Comrade Sechenov develops the polymers, a scientific miracle that determines the future course of human civilization in the Soviet Union and abroad. Okay, so they discover the polymers first. Then, here we go, now we get years. 1937, the research team is assembled. a pivotal moment in the history of science and technology, the greatest minds of the Soviet Union, all of them outstanding scientists, including comrades, those people, join forces, forming a scientific group that lays a foundation for astounding scientific and technological advancements of the USSR and beyond. So yeah, we're still definitely in the USSR.
None of this really seems like it couldn't be true, right? It's possible that these are real things.
No, I can't remember shit. I've been drawing a blank ever since I got injured. It's like there's something stuck in my head, but I can't figure out what it is.
Interesting. So yeah,
crispy critters, man. Fuck.
Watch your language, Major. We're in a public place.
Yeah, whatever.
Invention of the hydrogen cell was in 1939, which is crazy. I don't know. I feel like that's pretty early.
After all.
The hydrogen cell, do they mean like...
hydrogen fuel, I imagine. A fuel cell.
Oh, okay. Fuel cell technology? That's
still
pretty early for sure.
Being developed today, yeah. Comrades Sechenov and Filimonenko created the first Soviet polymer-based hydrogen cell. From this moment on, the future of Soviet robotics takes on global importance. Yeah, it's interesting. Then here, 1942, so it's at least 1942. Realizing that its fall is inevitable, the Third Reich strikes a terrible, shameful, inhuman blow against all mankind. The enemy unleashes a deadly virus called the Brown Plague into the world. The disease kills with incredible speed. There's no salvation from the monstrous pandemic, and existing drugs are powerless against it. The war claims the lives of 10 million Soviet citizens, and then the Brown Plague took 150 million of our comrades from us. They may be gone, but they are not forgotten. They will live on forever in our memory. So that's definitely alternate history. There's no Brown Plague in the real history, of course.
Right.
Oh, and then we got a robot playing piano again. They love to do that. You know how they are with their pianos.
Still, it shows an impact from World War II, though. So again, this is sort of a aftermath of World War II going on.
Very interesting. Oh, so this is like a memorial site. So that's why we have the crying mothers and children here. Okay. And then, in 1943, the creation of the facility, worldwide state-sponsored program of industry and economic development is launched in the Soviet Union. The pride of Soviet scientists is created, Facility 3826, the apex of scientific progress and the home of the greatest scientists in the world, which I believe is where we are, is at this facility. So then 1948, the Collective 1.0 was created. The Collective 1.0 neural network is successfully launched in the Facility 3826, the world's first global network. It brings together all of mankind's greatest achievements. So the internet is made, and it's called the Collective.
I think that 3826, isn't that what the robot was saying is in near China or something like that?
No, I think that's where this game takes place, because I believe in the difficulty setting, if you remember, it said we could explore Facility 3826.
So we're basically at the end of World War II at this point.
First manned spaceflight is in 1951. Unbelievable scientific breakthrough for the Soviet Union. Soviet cosmonaut Yuri Gagarin is the first man to fly into space. So that was in 1951, and that's the end of this timeline.
It's definitely very aggressive, right? Because the first people we know was 69.
Yeah.
When, what's his name? Flew into space? I don't remember.
Armstrong?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. That was the moon landing. This is the first manned space flight. So this isn't the first moon landing.
You're right. Yeah, 69 was the first moon landing.
Right.
Space flight was still done by Americans, though.
Yep.
Because the Russians put the dog into space.
Yep. Put it up on screen. First manned space flight. Thank you.
What was the dog's name again?
It's Latia?
Latia?
Lakia, something like that. We were just looking at this because of the new Guardians of the Galaxy Part 3 had it on the poster. It appeared to be Latia.
I
like these little drones. They're so cute. They're just kind of floating around. They're doing their thing.
I wonder what they're doing. Yeah, interesting. I wonder if they're...
Water looks really nice. I like the look of it. I like that it moves, but it's like still clear and the splashes. I think the water looks kind of off from like the splash effect, but still.
Right. It looks like the stuff is supposed to be floating on the top and doesn't seem to be impacted by the water.
Yeah, kind of like goes through. It's a little off, but still, it looks good. I love it a lot. This guy's sweeping away. You think
everything's really messy here. There's a lot of all that paper everywhere and stuff, and
he doesn't seem to be making much progress though.
Yeah.
It's funny they gave him this like really archaic looking broom.
You're right.
It's a super technology android that couldn't give him like a vacuum or something. He's just got this like hobbled together looking broom.
Yeah, it's surprising. You'd think they just have like a robot back like we have today walking around, right?
Yeah.
The result of many years' hard work. All Soviet scientists should be proud of this.
Okay, so the Collective 2.0 is what we're on right now. They mentioned the 1.0 on the plaques back there.
Science is amazing.
Science is
polymers is incredible.
Oh, cool.
Is this like the Milky Way galaxy?
Yeah, it's showing like the universe up there. That's pretty neat.
Something like that. Yeah, that's interesting.
I can't wait. Going to the stars is my dream. No one has ever been there before. We could be the first.
Interesting.
Yeah.
This is a really big robot for that production.
Take a look at this visualized model of the universe.
It is the universe, yeah.
Place we can rightfully call our home.
Let's talk to him.
I've got a question.
It's like he wasn't expecting that.
What can you tell me about space? What do you think is mankind ready to leave its home? So do you believe in aliens? That's a funny way to use Belyash.
So many choices.
Yeah.
I guess we could say, hey, do you believe in aliens? Why not? See what he says.
So do you believe in aliens?
If I had a ruble for every time I've been asked that question, I'd be a capitalist. We will fly to the stars and become aliens to other races.
Huh.
That's funny.
I never thought about it that way before. Thanks.
Great.
If I had a
ruble for every time, I'd be a capitalist. That is great. Love it.
I love that so much. I want to see this one.
That's a funny way to use a Belyash.
Yeah, I was surprised too. Apparently, the MA9 can use its polymer emitter to form an image-producing grid. In effect, this robot now doubles as a high-resolution video camera and projector.
Huh.
It was an interesting vocal performance there.
Yeah, it was a polymer.
Yep, polymer. Yeah,
he's
that's
like shooting the polymer into the air. That's why it's.
No, the polymer is the hydrogen cell.
Oh, okay.
I think. I'm a little unclear on that though. I think we're good on the rest of this though, right?
Yeah, probably good.
Actually, I want to see if he gives us the year with this one.
So, what do you think? Is mankind ready to leave its home?
A philosophical question, but if you're asking about technology, we'll have it in a couple of years. But whether we're truly ready for it, every person has to make up their own mind.
Oh, okay. We gotta make up our mind.
No thanks. I'm good. Fuck me. I just talked to that guy for 10 minutes. Goddamn word he said.
You're being too hard on the young man. He's just doing his job.
He ought to be selling sunflower seeds on the street. Space expert, my left nut.
Going forward, I hope you can exhibit the same professionalism you expect from those around you.
That goes double for you.
That statue has a guy with a gear on it. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I guess these are like the common working man.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe so.
Oh, there's a handsome looking devil over there. I don't know what he's doing. He's just kind of looking at me like, hey, you want to get some drinks?
He's kind of looking at us no matter where we go.
Yeah,
Everybody else sort of ignores us as we walk by.
So if I get close enough to this, do you think he'll stab you in the face?
That is scary.
I don't like this. I don't like that he's poking that thing around. It's like a drill bit or something.
I don't know.
It looks like a Phillips head.
Oh yeah, screwdriver or something.
Yeah, I think he like screws stuff in. I don't know why he's just hanging around.
Interesting.
But, yeah. Okay. This seems like a really complicated machine for just like a tiny little screwdriver. But yeah, what are you gonna do? Okay, so I think we're finally at the next area here.
If she lets us in.
Major Nachai reporting for duty on Comrade Sechenov's direct order.
Welcome, Comrade Major. Today is a joyful occasion. The birthday of Collective.
Yeah, many happy returns. Cut to the chase, would you? I've got places to be.
Naturally. This is the future of Soviet education. A personal project of Dr. Sechenov's poly-education.
Yeah.
Gone are the days when Soviet citizens had to spend years studying at educational institutions. From this moment on, just inject a special neuropolymer encoded with the education you want, a university-level natural sciences curriculum, for example, and you'll instantly become an educated member of society.
Love
Want
it.
to learn Korean, or get a doctorate in nuclear physics, or learn to play the piano? With Collective 2.0, you can.
Yeah, been there, done that. Skip the foreplay, bot.
Excuse me, of course. Your particular case definitely calls for something more efficacious. Nevertheless, you will still need an initial neuropolymer injection. Comrade Sechenov is expecting you, Agent P3. I've been informed of your imminent arrival. Here, take this capsule.
Okay.
That was a very interesting little discussion.
It's gonna load our mind with something, I guess, huh?
I guess. At least our glove.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
And? Oh, okay.
Oh, those are what the little
We're gonna
wires
absorb it that
are
way.
for. Okay. I guess we're gonna see if we learn something this way. Ooh, okay. Okay.
And so then the glove then must be attached to our mind ultimately.
Yeah, I think that's what the polymerization is. That's why we have.
Just upgraded your glove with
Oh.
scanner functionality. Using the neuropolymer as a conduit, the sensors in your glove are now directly connected to your neural system, especially your eyes' polymer retina. To activate the scanner, just make a special gesture. Please choose an object of interest and extend your arm toward it. The palm of your hand should be facing the object. Contract all the fingers on your hand, except for your thumb and index finger. Extend your thumb and index finger to form a right angle to activate the scanner.
Holy shit, bot. Who designed this thing? The Spanish Inquisition?
Whoa. So you have to make a little like loser sign at the world, I guess.
Oh, or else it's love. One or the other.
Tap RB and hold RB again to activate the scanner. Okay, that's really specific. So tap it and then hold it. So
you did
tap
it.
and then hold. There we go.
Gone.
Wow.
For your information, that's a highly user-friendly gesture. By our leading expert in the field of advanced interpretive avant-garde absurdist
Okay.
Dadaism.
So we got like X-ray vision when we do that.
Yeah.
Pretty neat.
Didn't you say you were in a hurry just a moment ago?
Shut your trap and keep scanning, would you? I'm getting acquainted with the new hardware.
You are now capable of seeing hidden objects. This ability could prove very useful in the future. But for now, please continue with your mission.
Nice.
So for anyone wondering what that feels like to do in practice, you double tap RB and then hold. If you single tap and hold, you do this, which I don't know what that does. And then if you double tap and let go, it does that. So it's basically just you double tap and then keep holding.
Got it. So yeah, if we ever see something we can connect to with our glove, might be a time to actually use that single tap thing.
Yeah.
I come across something.
Okay, there's scanning the. Oh, this is how they program the automatons. You see, they have like wires going into its like thing.
Yeah.
Is robots programming robots?
Huh.
It's interesting. I don't see any people here yet.
The
2
music
days
is
left.
interesting.
The new collective. What does this say? Until the launch of the new collective. I see. 2 days left until the launch of the new collective. Gotcha. Yeah, I do like the music. It's like
Read kind of sloppily. Yeah, what is that music from? It sounds like some kind of musical thing.
I don't like this. I believe that's Flight of the Sugar Plum Fairy, but I'm not certain. From the what is the Flight of the Sugar Plum Fairy is from what musical? Nutcracker. It's from the Nutcracker.
Right.
Yeah. I believe that's what it is. It's a Russian song, so. Boinky, 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 boink.
Why? I don't know why they make that style. Yeah, that's pretty weird.
Maybe these ones are like newer and these are like the older model or something.
Maybe.
Because I mean, this runs more like the Boston Dynamics robot, I guess.
Yeah.
This one's pretty extreme. Yes, comrade. Doing good, love it.
Interesting. These guys all have mustaches.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
It seems to be a weird design choice. Maybe because the ultimate Russian comrade always has mustache. Yes.
He's later, yeah?
Oh, look, he's attaching that guy's arm.
Fixing him up. He's making a new robot there.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. We can see the whole internal structure here. Very minimalistic, surprisingly. They actually have like bones and stuff. Oh, and then he.
Yeah, it's interesting how much they tried to like replicate the human bone system that way.
Right.
I wonder why. I think I would
just make it.
I guess because they want to make it look human.
I guess so.
There's probably more advanced ways of designing a robot. But,
right. And for whatever reason, they want to make these look more.
Yeah.
There he goes.
Look humanistic.
Man, this place is so pretty. I'm having such a hard time not being like. Oh, here we go. Here's one without its skeleton on, so we can actually
that's
see
the whole thing. So you can see he's got similar bones to a human, I guess.
Similar like muscles, even interestingly enough.
Yeah.
Like, look, he even kind of has like a bicep, tricep, quadricep looking thing going on here. Yeah, definitely rib cages. But they seem to stretch, so they're not quite bones. They're more like the muscle structure.
The black part seems to be kind of a muscle structure. So these muscles, I guess, around the ribs, maybe.
Yeah. So if we look at this one, then. So yeah, I don't think those are ribs at all. I think those are just the muscles. They're weirdly that shape.
That one doesn't have any dots on it. The other ones, the muscles had like white dots.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, hello.
He's setting up. He's ready to go.
He's got a little cap on his head too, or something. I'm trying to figure out what I'm looking at. I don't think this loaded in correctly. I think this one's supposed to have a face, and we can only see the backside of the head. I don't know if you noticed that. Hey, ZoinkMeister Patrick here, editing future. This explanation's a little complicated, but I felt like giving it, so I'm just gonna talk it out real quick. Basically, whenever you look at a texture in a game, most textures are only one-sided. So if you look at like a character model or the front of a building, when you look at it from one side, you can see the front of the building or you can see the character model. But if you manage to get the camera inside of the character model or on the other side of the building, looking outwards, you don't see anything. You just look right through it, and it's kind of invisible. So that's just kind of how they generally tend to work. Now, what appears to be going on here with this character model is he seems to have a head around the skull frame, but the textures are actually facing the other direction. So we're looking at the head and we're actually seeing through the first layer of texture, and then because it's invisible from this angle, but then we're looking into and seeing the back the other side, opposite side of the texture. That's why when we move around him, you can kind of see that the tan color kind of moves with us. I've only ever seen one game do this intentionally that I can think of, which was Dusty's character model, the cat from Gravity Rush 2. That character had a reverse print texture of like a galaxy of stars. So as you turn the camera, you could like see the stars move and stuff like that. It was a pretty cool look to it, but usually most things want the texture to be on the outside, so you're not like looking at the insides of things. Not sure what happened there, but I figured I'd give that a quick explanation. Hopefully that makes sense to somebody. Either way, hopefully someone found that interesting.
Oh, there you go. You just how to ride a bike.
Hey. I think there's a glitch here. I think it's supposed to have a face on him or something. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Sure.
Yeah. Anyway, moving along. These guys are organizing tubes, test tubes.
Yeah.
Erlenmeyer flasks.
They're doing a little bit of chemistry going on there. Well, they have they've got like flasks on the backs of their shirts, so they're clearly very into chemistry.
Yeah. Science. Oh, okay. This one's being like welded together still. It's interesting. Still can't figure out what the deal is with that head.
Phase 1.
Phase 1 of the collectives. Yeah, so let's see what this says behind him here. It's coming.
Let's scan. Let's do a scan, see what's back there.
Oh yeah, that's where the path of the robot is. He goes from that side of the room to this side of the room.
Okay.
Can we talk to this guy?
Welcome, comrade.
That's some interesting art you got there.
You like it? They were made by robots for this festive occasion.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, robots don't have very good handwriting.
I figured they were drawn by humans.
Oh, wonderful. That means we have successfully imitated the output of a human art club. Thank you for the compliment. May I be of service?
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like a bot job to me.
You don't like it? We analyzed dozens of drawings made by various Komsomol art instructors in order to imitate the style. Please point out what exactly is not to your liking, and we will amend our practice in the future.
Interesting.
You're celebrating too?
Naturally, we are part of Collective 2. For us robots, universal polymerization is our goal. Our duty, even our feat of labor. Would you like me to explain in more detail?
No, thanks anyway. I'm in a hurry.
I don't like how alive that robot's conversation felt. Compared to these other ones, I always thought they're just like pre-programmed stuff, but...
Yeah, so polymerization is, you're saying that's like the energy source, basically, right? Because they keep saying polymerization. And I keep thinking of polymers, but...
Right, that's the part that confuses me, but the polymerization is kind of the first thing on that list when we were looking at if you remember...
it's basically the idea of energizing, right?
Well, because when we were looking at the history lesson... Oh, hello there, little guy. When we were looking at that history lesson, that was the very first thing in like 1936 was they discovered the polymerization, they said. Then later they said they made like the hydrogen fuel cell with it.
The address by the Director General of Facility 3826, Dr. Sechenov, is about to begin.
Interesting, okay.
Are we gonna... Yeah.
So this is the
This feels like we're gonna be kind of in the center of everything if we go up on this bridge.
Yeah, right? We're the only ones up here. Wow, look at that,
it's a robot army.
Yeah, look how many
Greetings, comrades.
I am Dmitry Sechenov, and this
Picture how many different like things are moving. I mean, they're all moving the same, so that probably makes it easier.
That's
But
crazy.
that's a lot of people on screen.
Yeah, I'll bet we're gonna have to fight those things later.
These big fat boys.
Yeah.
You don't think that this will all maintain a utopia where we work alongside robots for a better communist future?
Oh yeah, you're probably right.
Oh, there's the guy that's talking. Can you imagine how big that screen must be, like for how far away we are?
Yeah.
That's
That's
insane.
neat.
Hi there, big guy.
Just look at how our beloved Soviet Union has been transformed in the last few decades. Thanks to my invention of neuropolymers and the process of magnetic adaptation, it has now become possible to launch a worldwide, all-encompassing version of the Collective 2.0 network. At last, a network of
Oh, okay.
robots. Humans will be able to control machines with their thoughts alone, and finally, we will be free to forget the difficult, tedious drudgery of unskilled labor and dedicate
Report to the
ourselves
lobby
to
of that
science.
high-rise, Comrade Major.
On behalf of all at Facility 3826, I present to you the device of the future, the neural connector, Thought. It
Yes.
will allow
So this.
human beings to be at the center of Collective 2.0, a network for all mankind together.
Yeah, Collective 2.0 is gonna be our starting point here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Individuals into a powerful mind free of all boundaries. Thanks to the Thought Neural Connector, you will control robots with your mind, mastering academic subjects with breathtaking speed, accessing all human knowledge, and of course combining it with your own individual discovery.
Races stay. Interesting. Okay.
You will no longer need control panels, cumbersome communications equipment, and loudspeakers, documents, electronic notes.
So glad to see you're taking it easy, Comrade Major.
Will replace every
The car is
single
waiting.
one of them.
You must go to Dr. Sechenov's
And
office
so
for the
much
access
more.
code. It's been
Your
left with
potential
one
will
of
be
his
unlimited.
bodyguards.
Yeah.
It's just a really interesting speech.
Language in a minute.
Yeah, I really like that statue outside too. That was pretty neat.
Yeah, I mean everything here is really
Literary
cool.
masterpieces from
Yeah.
around the world.
Okay.
This all will be possible once your Thought Neural Connector.
So is the polymer, I guess, the way that they're able to connect a person's neural system with technology? Is that what's going on?
I love this place. No matter
Yeah,
how many times
that-
I come here,
I
it
guess
always
so.
amazes me. It's just
And the fact they're using the word polymer
so nice.
really throws me off. But yeah,
Yeah, maybe the polymer is the actual material that allows them to connect people's neural systems to
Comrade,
um
citizen of the mighty Soviet Union, join your
what am I supposed to do here?
yeah.
today.
Oh, it's an elevator. Okay.
We're going up.
Yeah, maybe that's how people connect their their like what do you call it? Neurons and stuff. I can't think of what it's called now. Nervous system. Connecting your nervous system to a computer interface. Might be that's what the polymer is.
Network will be on the 13th day of the
This must be a really long
Oh,
elevator.
1955. We got the year.
only 2 days away.
So today is the 11th day of June in 1955.
Okay.
Futura among the first. The future is already yours.
Man, 1955 was a long time ago. It feels like a long
Yeah,
time
very
ago.
futuristic for 1955 for sure.
Yeah.
It's futuristic even for today, but
Yeah, right. So it's like what, 60 something years ago, right? Like
yeah.
I see. I think we're supposed to listen to that speech here in the elevator. I didn't realize that we'd be able to keep hearing it once we were here. No, it's just a really long elevator ride. Apologies for
That's
that.
why they have chairs there. I guess it's like, man, you get so tired, you just want to sit down.
Okay, wow, what an elevator ride. Glad we're here. I like the little curtains and all that. Okay, yeah, let's see that there's not a secret. No secret, okay. You always have to check. It's not a video game if you don't check for secrets.
Worth doing. We're gonna go through the dirty door.
Talk about
Ta-da.
style.
Oh, wow.
Science is power,
Nice.
I tell ya.
Ooh.
Boss has a way of looking down on insurmountable obstacles. I really respect that.
There are no obstacles science cannot surmount.
Other than an electronic glove that never shuts up.
Here's your vehicle activation code, Comrade Major.
These robots seem way more advanced than the ones we've been looking at.
Ah, nice.
Got it.
Thank you.
The vehicle is waiting downstairs.
Left is her name.
We don't have much time.
Can't wait to see my vehicle.
Same elevator we took to get up here.
Thanks.
Essentially, they look very
Einstein.
similar.
What would I ever do without you?
It's weird, like this one on the right, I guess is her name, Looks identical to Left except for a jacket, right?
Right, yeah.
You think they'd give Left some way of distinguishing herself other than just being right without jacket? Is there someone over there she be talking to?
All of robots kind of look the same, so it makes sense, I guess these two look the same. But yeah, interesting that she decided to wear a jacket for some reason, or they put a jacket on her.
Yeah, they're standing like ballerinas.
Yeah.
That's an interesting aspect to their... Oh, okay, they're so huge too. Look at that. Like, I am like, what? Stardom level, I guess, on these two? What is that called? Your diaphragm level?
Well, they are on their tippy toes. That helps.
That's true. That's true. I'm not on my tippy toes here. Look at that. Part 1's already over and you made it to the end. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you're excited to see more of this, I highly recommend subscribing. You can even turn on the notification bell if you want to make sure you catch us right when the next part comes up. Either way, I highly recommend leaving a comment. I always try to reply to those and I love seeing who showed up. And a like really helps us as far as, algorithm stuff goes and promoting this channel to other people. If you like it, maybe someone else will. So we hopefully will see you next time, or even if we just see you in another game. Either way, that's it from us for now.
Yeah, this was a great time. I'm looking forward to part 2. Can't wait. Woo!
Zoink out.